Hi and welcome to Healthy Life Hacks. I'm Jefferies, the present day wise woman, a realistic naturopath coming to you from the surfing beaches of Australia. This podcast is for those of you who are wanting to really rock your life and health and live from a place of prevention. Let's get into today's episode. Step away from the fridge. You heard me, step away from the refrigerator now. How many times have you gone to the fridge or the cupboard and you've opened it up and just looked and you're just thinking like something jump out of me. I want to eat something, just something, show me what you are. And you can't even find what you want. You don't even know what you're looking for. And you know what? It might be that you're feeling a bit sad or a bit emotionally flat, or you might be grieving something or a little bit anxious. But more times than not, we go to the refrigerator, we go to the cupboard looking for something to eat because we are bored. We're bored. We're not hungry. We're bored. And it is the most common cause of emotional eating, way more than stress. It's huge. So why do we do it? Well, boredom is kind of eating when bored is kind of a coping mechanism. So boredom is a trigger or can be a trigger for a psychological hunger, an emotional hunger. And people who are more prone to boredom are more prone to emotionally and overeat. Now, snacking consciously is not what we're talking about. I'm talking about the times that you're just going, just like literally give me a happy hit. So what happens is that we're continually snacking, just going for anything in the fridge, anything in the cupboard, because we're wanting those little dopamine hits. Now, if you go back to episode 81, I speak all about how to turn on dopamine and your other happy hormones without taxing your body. So it just becomes a habit that when we're bored, we default, eat, default, eat, default, eat, and it's not serving us. And it's not even a weight thing. Well, it might have a weight impact on you, but it's more a case of it's just not a healthy habit to have. And I've done it in the past, absolutely. And I'm going to share with some of the things that you can do and that I've absolutely done to break that as a habit, because I've 100% been there in the past. So these are a handful of ways that I have broken that bored eating habit. First one is to get up and have a drink of water or a cup of tea, green tea, preferably closer to water, counts as water, but have something healthy to drink. Number two is to brush your teeth. I've done it because you've got that kind of taste sensation in your mouth, or you're craving that taste sensation in your mouth. And when you brush your teeth, it totally changes that vibe. So that's one I've absolutely used in the past. Number three is to listen to something positive, like a podcast or read a book, do something, but fill your brain with different information to break that boredom. Number four is to actually be okay with being bored. And it's okay to feel bored, but being a bored emotional eater is not okay. Going to the fridge or the cupboard all the time going, what can I have? What can I have? That's not healthy. So hack number five is to just walk away from the fridge. And what I've worked with some clients in the past is that we literally put a sign in the fridge or inside the fridge that says, walk away from the fridge. Or a picture maybe of something that you want to wear in future, which is why you're trying to look after your health. But put a reminder of some description in the fridge why you don't want to be eating out of the fridge at the moment, just intermittently and mindlessly. But also think about, put a little sign in there. It's okay that says, walk away from the fridge. It's a strategy. It's a system to help you succeed. Moving your body is an awesome way to be able to break that boredom factor as well. So get up and go for a walk before you're allowed to have a snack. So if you are going to snack, say, yep, I can snack, but I have to do a lap of the block first. I have to go and walk the dog, or I just need to go for a walk around the block. I've got to do 50 push-ups, or I've got to do something. It's like, if I do this, then I can do that. If I can do this, then I can do that. If I do 50 push-ups, then I can have a snack out of the fridge or cupboard. If I do a walk around the block for 10 minutes, I can have a snack out of the fridge or cupboard. Now, what happens more times than not is when you actually move your body, you totally change your vibe and you get out of that bored vibe, and you're not going to be hungry for something mindlessly again like you were 10 minutes earlier. So moving your body is a really cool strategy. Hack number seven is to actually dial a friend. This is it. It's like I do wellness coaching with people all the time, all over the world. And I love it. Sometimes I'll just get a message from someone that just goes, fuck. I'll write back and say, off track. And they go, yes. And I go, let's chat. And that's it. And then I can talk them down off it. So I have so much respect for people who will reach out and ask for help versus those who try to soldier through. I've been the soldier through chick. It's not good. Well, no, it can be good and it can be out of balance as well. So I'm a big fan of asking for help. I know how my life has been enhanced by me learning how to ask for help. So I have so much respect for people when they will take that courageous leap. And it really is sometimes like, oh, I just need help. I'm cool. And I work with so many of my clients around the world when I'm working with their health that I give them full permission to just literally send a message that just goes, fuck, or help, whatever it is. And I'm there for them. So find a buddy that you can do that with. It's just so empowering, but find someone that respects your right to be able to ask for help. So pick the person that you work with. Okay. Dr. Janice Hillman, who is the doctor, the MD at Penn Adolescent and Young Adult Medicine Hospital over in the States, she says that if you're actually hungry, you'll experience true hunger cues, such as stomach growling, low energy, shakiness, headaches, problem focusing, etc. But if it's just boredom, you won't experience hunger pains, so to speak. And it's important to recognize and listen to true hunger signals that you need to eat. That's not what it is. So yeah, just ask, it's a quick kind of check-in. What's going on? I'm at the fridge. I'm looking mindlessly like something, get out of here. Have I got any hunger pains? No. Am I a bit shaky or low energy? Nah. Cool. Shut the fridge. Simple system, guys. So your appetite is actually it's our desire to eat food. And it's distinct from hunger, which is the body's biological response to a lack of food. Okay. So we can have an appetite. It's like, ooh, I'd like to eat, dessert or whatever it is very different to that your body is actually hungry. And I love the human body because it's just the craziest machine. Like it's crazy that you can have an appetite, even if your body is not showing any signs of hunger and vice versa. And so the more you tune into your body, you'll be able to tell, am I truly hungry? Cool. Eat and eat well, close to nature the majority of the time, like I go on about, or have I got the signs of hunger? No, cool. Okay, I'm bored. Walk away from the fridge. Go and brush your teeth, go for a walk, play with the dog, do something. Remember that I talk about that it's not that what we do 10 or 20% of the time that matters. It's what we do like 80% of the time that matters. So eating healthy, close to nature, in balance the majority of the time works. Notice your body, listen to it so that if you do find yourself mindlessly standing in front of the refrigerator or the cupboard, looking for something to jump out and say, eat me, maybe that's out of balance. So bring in a strategy that's going to help you to deal with those times. So I leave you just with a couple of healthy life hacks today. And that's the first one is to set up a system. If you are the person who has been, doing that mindless stand in the refrigerator or the cupboard, either way, and just looking, have a look at that list of half a dozen hacks that I just gave you. And I'll put them in the show notes so you can go over to check them out. But have a look at them and see which one or two that you think will be the easiest for you to implement so that it becomes a habit that whenever you're standing looking at the fridge, your brain goes, not hungry, default to go brush your teeth, default to take the dog for a walk, default to walk away from the fridge. What is it? Find those couple of hacks that you think will suit you best and create a positive habit out of those. And number two is remember that if I do this, I can do that. What is a trade-off? And that's a very useful one that I've found with people when I've been coaching them with their health, that they run that. If I do this, I can do that. So, okay, I'm going to eat something out of the fridge. Cool. I commit to going to do a 10-minute walk around the block first. Do something from that list of hacks, and that's going to help bring you back into the balance. So I'm going to put that list of hacks so you can go back to them over in the show notes. Go to www.healthylifehacks.com.au. I'm also going to put a link to episode 81, which is all about how to turn on your happy, so your happy hormones with your diet. Turn that dopamine on with healthy food so that you're not going to get to that place so easily. The second one I'm going to put in the show notes is episode number 66, which is all about amping up your affirmations. So filling our brain with the right information so that we can power on through challenges. I want to thank you for being here today. If you enjoyed my podcast, please let me know by leaving a review on Apple Podcast. Every month, I draw one lucky person who leaves a review on Apple Podcast to have a free 1-hour consultation with me. Be sure to subscribe to the show wherever you're tuning in from so that you always catch the next episode. And if you would like to receive a free copy of my Feed Your Body ebook, simply click the link in the comments below. Join my newsletter and we will get that free ebook sent to you. I welcome your emails and you can write to me at podcast@healthylifehacks.com.au. Until next time, remember, when it comes to life, live it, love it, and get on with it.